So this video is to clarify what we talked about in the previous video. So once again, prior to 2008, prior to the financial recession of 2008, most venture capital companies had their own accountants doing all the accounting. That was the standard of the industry. During the recession, management companies were trying to figure out ways to cut cost. And one of the ways to cut cost is to shift the accounting of the funds from the books of, rather than having accountants that the management company hired to do the funds accounting, they fired these accountants and then used external accountants to do the funds. Because so do you just see what happened? What happened was the expense shifted from the management company. Remember who owns the management company? It's the entrepreneur, right? It's the owner of the venture capital company that owns the management company. That expense just shifted from the owners to the fund. And who owns the fund? LPs own the fund. So the expense of doing the accounting and back office of the funds just shifted from the GPs to the LPs, right? Let me write that down. Expenses, admin expenses, shifted from the GPs to the LPs, okay? And so this, after the financial recession, this became the norm. Standish was, during the recession and subsequent to the recession, Standish was growing at about 30% per year. For a service company, that's crazy growth. So like, what were we doing? Were we just destroying our competitors left and right? Well, yeah, but still, that doesn't constitute 30% growth. What constituted 30% growth was the entire industry was shifting from what's called self-admin. If you have accountants to do your, if you have internal accountants to do your funds, that's called self-admin. From self-admin to external admin. External admin. Okay, so obviously Standish is the external admin. So that this whole shift is a industry shift. And, right now we're in a recession. Last time I heard, the entire industry of the venture capital, we're still, the industry is still 50% self-admin. So there is still room for growth for the entire fund administration business. So that's definitely a good thing.